Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Alckemy. Hope you all are doing amazing. Today, we are going to be finishing up this tune. There's not really a whole lot that I want to do to it. I just kind of wanted to see if I can put some finishing touches on the matter and make it just a little bit brighter, a little bit more interesting. I'm going to play this through a couple of times because it's so short while I make coffee. And then I'm going to... Why is this unlisted? Public, bro. There we go. Okay. I don't know why that was unlisted, but not anymore. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and play this through a couple of times while I make coffee, and then I'm going to try to just work on it a bit and kind of play around with that. So there's a couple of things that are happening within this that I want to take a look at. I think that for the most part, I don't really want to change anything composition wise, but I do want to take a look at the bass for one. Let me see what's going on here. That's fine. But I think for this... It could just be from here. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, so this is being ducked quite a bit, and there's not really any reason for that. Okay, that was one of the biggest issues that I had with this. Now, what's up with this one? Yeah, you almost don't hear this hardly at all. What was this one supposed to be? Did this even have a name? Doesn't look like it. So this might actually be flesh decay. Oh yeah. Let me see here. Oh no, that's a different one. Okay. All right. Well, I should probably go back and save this then. We'll call this glonky. Hey, Xenowave, what's good, bro? Good to see you. Cancel. Glonky mid-side generator. Glonky generator. Glonky. Glonky mid-side filter. Trying to get a good flow out of some sounds I've been making. Like, have you been having a hard time contextualizing, or what do you mean by that? Wonky, yoinky, sploinky. Glonky filter. Call this save. Glonkizzle. Hey, Clip. I've been having a hard time contextualizing. Like, what kinds of sounds, though? Say this is glonky. Okay, there we go. But I think I should move to composing first, honestly, since you just wanted to be melodic sort of things and just neurobasses. So I don't know if you've seen it, but I have a video that I recently did on like how to actually apply neurobasses and stuff. But I stopped doing like all the complicated shit. Like there was things where I was like, oh, throw it into a sampler and then find chops and then do this and that. And then like, I don't really do that anymore. I actually focus more on the sub. If you focus more on like having an aggressive bass and then having like neuro stuff as a fill, then it becomes so much easier to use. Okay, now with this stuff, I don't want to change it because I think there's a couple of parts in here that's okay, let me hold on. All right, let's just listen to this again. I'm gonna pour my cup of coffee and then we'll keep working on it. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know why alerts aren't turned on. Or at least I didn't hear it. All right, so yeah, the other thing with this, with like contextualizing stuff, is like, let's say you're going to have like a neuro bass or something that's supposed to like have something that's consistent. Like make the phrase. There's a couple of tricks that work really well. For one is making sure that your low end is solid. So like I'm actually having that problem right now with this. Shit like this, you don't want to be the main phrase of your tune because it doesn't work. Right? And the reason why it doesn't work is because neat 4-bar thing, that gaps, I don't know what to put in between. Yeah, so if you have a bass line and stuff, then you can put whatever you want. But typically speaking, like within this, like even just taking this, like here's this bass line, right? Hold on. Call and response. Oh shit, sorry. Hold on. Call and response. Response. Call. Response. Call. Response. So, but yeah, with this, it's not really all that strong. And so, like, you could do a fill like this. Okay, and I think that the problem with this is that I'm using... Hold on. Yeah, okay. So I might actually just rework this entirely because it's just not doing interesting things for me. So instead, it might be more beneficial to... Yeah, even then, this is much better because... what's it called? Because you can actually hear a tone in the sub. Right? And it might even be better to grab this and automate this as well. And it might even be better to go in here and try to actually fix this. So as you can see, like, because this has envelope followers on it, we're like losing the low end somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where it is. It could be somewhere here as well. But if you listen to this, like, there's no fundamental. Let me delete this. And just leave this on. Okay, now it's there. But you hear how, like, you can't really define the tone out of that? That's the problem. So what we need to do is we need to actually keep this on. And we're going to fix this here. So this is why this shit's important, because once you start figuring stuff like this out, then that's where things start to actually make more sense. And this is why people pay me for neuro-based presets, because they don't know how to solve problems like this. See, that actually has a definable tone now. So now that we have that, we can actually go back now and try to apply all the other stuff and see how that fares. Okay, so now that actually has, again, a discernible tone. I can hear now, thank you, God. See, so now that's where we can get into something like this. I'm just going to clear the automation. And we can do something to where we have like a different fill right here. What key is this in? F. It's kind of rare that I do stuff in F anymore. But now with this, we can take this and apply that to these here. Boom, boom. We're just gonna copy that. Oh, it's fine. I'll just delete it. But that's unique. Wait. Undo, undo. Okay, so that will be fine because that's kind of unique right there in the first place. So boom, 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 doom, doom. We'll just do that on the last one here. And then maybe we'll have some kind of undo, some kind of thing here. Yeah, nice. Bitwig, you pray for automation clips? What are you talking about? You could just create a clip and then save the automation to it. It's bound by this right here. So if you, I actually have stuff. If you pull in a clip like this, and just go to my clips, swing, check this out. I'm gonna put this on the master here, but look at this. So it looks like nothing. If you open this up and you look at transport fill, that's because the groove is off. There should be stuff on here that has like swing and all that. Shuffle right. There we go. Look. See? So that stuff saves with the clips that you save. And you can just do it like that. Yeah, but not in a track, not in automationally. I think you're talking about automation shapes, I want to say. Is that what you mean? Yeah, like Ableton. I think I might need more response bases, to be honest, because most of the bases in this project were pretty well. Well, when you do response bases and stuff, like it doesn't, like, it's not even that you need neuro bases. It's that you just need to have a good call for one, and like your response can be anything. It doesn't even have to be a bass. It could be like, you know, it could be just a fill. It could be, you know, it could be nothing. It could be like a higher melody. So it could be like boom, 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 doo 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 doo. You know what I mean? Like that's really what that comes down to. To drag and shift just predefined clip, I could say copy paste and stuff like that. Yeah, like squares and like saw shapes and stuff, right? Like Ableton has, I imagine. I get it. You want Ableton? No, I'm kidding. But okay, so typically what I do is, okay, forgive me for asking, but do you have any of my presets? Because what I would recommend is, like, let's say there's this space right here. Like you can just, what is this? Oh, this is flesh decay. Okay, so you could just literally have something like this as a fill, and understanding that it's the role of a fill. And once you have something like this, right, you can just bounce this out as many times as you want. You could even do something like this. Is there anything in here? Let's go saturate. If you're working within Bitwig, you turn the clipper on, turn the auto on, put this inside of here, like this. Then whenever you balance these, you can say, all right, currently has some problems, project 1, yes, that's fine. And then rather than like fishing through a bunch of cuts and shit, like all you have to do is just be like, all right, well, how does this one sound? Like that's actually not bad as like a hit, but it's not that interesting. You can go like this, right? Oh, that's perfect, right? So right, something like that is like a perfect little fill. You can try this one just to see how it sounds. You can do something subtle like that. Turn it up a bit. Right? Or what you can even do is maybe a combination of all these and be like, all right, let's just put it there. So 1, 2, wait, on the 1 and the 3, right? So 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars, and you just do that, right? Which I'm not actually opposed to that. Right? So I think I'll probably just do that not on this one. Not on, probably just on that one and leave that the rest of this unique. But you see how much easier it is to think about where to apply this stuff when you're looking at it in hindsight? Because before it was a matter of like, oh, I need to place this right here for this one spot. But looking at this, like, since the rest of the tune is written, it's so much easier to be like, oh, where could I fit this? There's a big old space right there on that last beat, so you could place it there. And that's why I like doing things as I just did instead. It just makes application so much easier, in my opinion. Now with this, like, I am kind of like with some of these things here, I would like to build a downbeat on this, so I'll probably do that now. But that makes it a lot easier to work with because what's it called? Because the tune is already pretty much done, and like the main bass stuff is already done. So like as long as you are aware of like, hey, there's something supposed to be, like something is supposed to be here, like you can keep writing with the rest of the tune pretty easily. All right, we're gonna call this downbeat. Then we're also going to move the decay up and move the sustain down. Okay, so now we'll grab another envelope here, just make this a little bit longer, and then make the overall thing fall by like 2. You kind of need 2 pitch bends for that to make that work. What is this? Envelope, Oh no, we don't need that. Okay. So we'll turn the filtering on with this. And then also on this longer one here, we're going to turn on the mix. Oh, wrong one. We need a third envelope here. It's going to turn that on. Grab the downbeat here. Turn that onto that one. Now we need a couple of things of distortion. We're going to make this loud as fuck. Yellow stars means that, yeah, yellow stars mean that you're modding a mod. Okay, so now that we have that, let me actually save this again. Glonky. All this stuff. Every time I make something in a project or whatever, it pretty much goes into like the next preset pack or whatever. Yeah. See how much bigger that is now? So now we can do something where it's like set that to here and maybe turn this on like this, and let's see what that looks like. All right. Okay, so I think that for this one we'll have a space here, and I think this one actually works better there. So okay, so now that we have that, we will copy pasta. Make sure that there's no spaces are supposed to be there, and that way I feel like this just makes this a little bit more prominent now. So now I think we even be good to put one of these here. And let's just see what that does. And then we can add one of these guys. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Tracker, what's good, bro? Okay, so now I'm going to grab a kick here. Oh, that's actually not bad. I was thinking about making an impact, but I like that it's kind of subtle. That's fine. So now I want to, I fixed the bass, now I need to fix the mix. At least I feel like I fixed the bass. I might have fucked it up more, but whatever. Yeah, there needs to be more spaces in here. Okay, spaces. How's it going, man? Long time no see you. Off, on, off, on, off, on. Yeah, I actually think that having the space in there is better, because when it's just the dun 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 dun, like on every beat, it doesn't really, I feel like it doesn't really mesh well. Okay, that sounds good. I think that last minute decision was a good choice, because that way it just doesn't sound so repetitive, and something new comes in every once in a while. So now I would like to. No, I'm just kidding. I need to do a couple of things. The first thing that I need to do on this is that's not there. Why is that not there? Let's go mid. Oh shit, side. Just take out everything below 140. Only on the sides. Okay, what is that? Alright. So we need to fix that. That's the bass. This is the melody, I believe. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I don't know. That might actually be good for having for leaving dirty. No, that actually makes the bass a lot better. What is that? Okay, that is some stuff in the drums. So just going to pull this stuff down a little bit. It's kind of insignificant to the rest of this stuff, so we don't really need to. Let's pull that one down too. Alright, let's figure out what that. That's fine. Let's see what this is. I think that's fine. I love how swingy this tune is. But what is it in this? Oh, it's on the kick. What the fuck? Okay. What is that? Still way too fucking loud. Okay, that's crazy. So yeah, this is mixing in a nutshell. Now you can't hear it. Okay, well fuck, how do I solve that? Let me think about this for a second. Dash, any ideas about how I can fix that? Because if we pull this down too far, then you lose the tone. And this little guy right here is kind of important, so So take a listen to this. That resonant thing right there, it's almost completely gone. So I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of balance that on the master because it's peaking hella hard. See? So I'm trying to like pull this back down, but also keep it audible. Just pull it out of the mid. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Okay. Well, it's better. It's definitely better. Let me see if I can... Not there. We'll still be in the sides, but it won't clash with the main drums. It's my thought process. No, I think that's a good suggestion. I can still hear it. It's still a little bit prominent, but yeah. Hold on one second. And then have you send me an HD copy to upload? Do other stuff. Okay, sorry, that's other client stuff. It sounds like it's being emphasized by distortion. Could you sculpt before the saturation or the kick or whatever? Hey, Acolyte. Possibly. I mean, this is already printed, so there is that. This little melody is already kind of... I've already kind of like blown it to bits. You can use a de-esser for this kind of thing. Yeah, I could try Soothe as well, perhaps. I fucking hate mixing, you guys. Like, this is my least favorite thing. There it is. Yeah, it does sound a lot better. What am I doing? So many. So many of these. You don't need that many things. Okay. Mid. Yeah, it's almost completely gone. Yeah, okay. Whatever. You can still hear it, and that's okay. Like, I don't need this to be completely flat. I just want it to be a little bit more, or a little bit less, like, dingy. Okay, so now I just want this to sound, like, overall just brighter. And I think probably what I want to look at for that is the percussion, because that's really what's carrying most of like the high end of the tune. So I'm kind of surprised I'm not clipping these. Yeah, I'm not clipping these I'm not clipping these because that would break them. But even still, I think I'm doing individual clipping on all of these instead. So let me see what these are hitting at. Okay, so let's set this to like -2. Okay, that needs to be clipped. Is anything on this? No, that's empty. Okay, that's good. This is like, the only thing that's even on here is just this. That's crazy. Okay, so what would happen if I cringe, but cringe? I know, but let's see what happens if I do that. This doesn't even have any high information in it. I actually like this being darker, so there's that, but I guess it just comes down to mixing the drums to try to be a little bit more bright. Sorry, all of the drums. It's actually not bad. Maybe I could adjust the snare just a touch. So I have a question. Is this like, if you do shit like this, even though the human ear can't hear this, like, is this like hella detrimental to hearing? Because even though you can't hear it, like, amplitude is amplitude, right? So like, I feel like I don't ever do stuff like this. Like, I know that we had talked about this before, Dash, but like I feel like this is like dangerous, even though your ears can't hear it. I think that like you can perceive presence and stuff, but I wonder how like how bad that could actually be. But I think maybe just a couple dB or something might not be so bad, but the head can explode, but well, that's fine. Nobody needs heads anyway. doesn't resonate with any hairs in your ears, which could be damaged or of too loud of exposure. It has to be exponentially louder to cause damage. So at venues and stuff. Yeah. It's weird. I feel like the presence thing, or like, you know, the airiness of all this is like low-key, like, I don't think that this is what it is. If that makes sense. I think that it's something different. I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't like, that's still one of the biggest mysteries to me of mixing in general, is just like the clarity. Because I think that, and forgive me, but I think that most people would feel like this mix is pretty good, like pretty clean. It should have plenty of like stereo information and all that other stuff. But there's just this like, this matter of being... Yeah, that's plenty wide. But there's just this matter of being like, how do you say, like, just dirty. Like all my mixes are so dirty, and I want them to like still have like energy and stuff, but be like just brighter. That could be helpful. Maybe adding some fades of this. There we go. To be honest, if you would compare this with your everyday rock pop song, it's bright and clarity could also QBE a topic on the balance spectrum. You can high end, but it will not sound clear if other frequencies are not balanced. I suppose. I mean, I guess I could just continue to pull back off. I think the snare is probably the loudest, like the most resonant frequency in here. Excuse me. Unfreeze this for a sec. I think that I want this one to be just a smidge louder. Oh, that's already pretty loud, but it's okay. Let's just do that just a little bit. And then I'm actually going to mid-side this, because this was supposed to have just a touch of energy on it. Okay, so the same thing that I applied here, I probably want to just do, yeah, I'm probably just going to move this to the entire thing here. So that way, this will be applied to this as well, because this gets really resonant right here. I think that there we go. All right. It's loud, it's wide, it's still dirty, but at least I have 2 out of 2 out of 3 things done for this mix. I don't know. Does anybody have any last minute suggestions on this that is pointed out to you all? This is the last tune that is holding me back from putting the album out. Actually, maybe we can compare. Actually, yeah, if anybody has any suggestions, we can compare, but hey Alex, what's good, bro? I feel like in this version, there's just like not enough. There's no bass on the response. Greetings, fellow average alchemy. Enjoyed. What? Huh? So yeah, there's that versus the mix now. Yeah, I think the biggest thing about this was two things. Was I wanted some low end on this because there was no low end on the response of that. It was just kind of like background shit. And then we cleaned up some resonances that was on the main melody here. Excuse me. And I think that in turn actually gave us some headroom to make this louder. So I actually think that this tune is a little bit louder now than it was from before, I want to say. Let me see here. If I were to group this and turn it off and bring that tune in. Let's see what this is hitting at. Okay. Well, let's see what this is hitting at. Really? Oh, that's because we're soloing. I was like, what? Okay, so it's about the same. It looks like it just looked like it could be clipped a little harder though. So maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna listen to this and I'm gonna back off of the limiter on here and see if I can push the clipper into this just a little bit more. Because if I can do that, then that'll kind of make that a little bit louder. But we need to listen to it, make sure it's yeah, okay, look at that. So now we don't even need to push this into the limiter. We can just leave the limiter on. And I feel the snare maybe could smack a bit more. It's just a personal taste thing. I don't know. I feel like the snare is pretty smacky. Actually, ignore Sense Find Me. Maybe just speakers a while back. I don't know. I feel like my snares hit pretty hard. I mean, if you look at this through an oscilloscope. I tried raising the input gain, the saturator, instead of increasing the drive. No, well, I usually don't. I didn't even know that that's a thing. Oh. I did not know that. No, it's totally fine. You're mixing into the limiter now. I think it's doing its thing now. I like the way that this sounds so far, so I'm going to just duplicate this and then... This one sounds better to me. I think this is the one with the clipping. What do you guys think? So this is the one with drive. Hold on. Left is the one that's off, right, or this is the one with input gain, this is the one with drive. Thanks. I don't know. What do you guys think? That is something I'm going to keep in my pocket, though, because I might be able to... Now I want to go back and, like, fucking push all those other things that I couldn't get loud enough. I suppose I could still do that, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to go back and change shit. I guess I should, because I'm doing an album. I'm trying to think about what tune I'm thinking of that I didn't have squarified to the max. But knowing that, that's actually something that could be helpful, because that might help me maintain a more transparent mix when I'm trying to make the shit loud as fuck. And I don't really know what's going to happen when I upload this to Spotify anyway, so there's that. But even still, I think this is... Yeah, I think it's fine. It's almost negligible. Get that right there in the corner. Yeah, I think this one is a wrap, which means the album is pretty much done. I just need to put it on the platforms and do the thing. I wanted to just kind of revisit this one as a last second thing, because this was the only tune in the entire album that I hadn't gone back and revisited, so I wanted to give it some love. I was actually initially going to send this to Flesh Interface, and I don't remember if I sent him the stems or not, but I sent him something. But that's still like the one thing that I need to work on with, like, just getting brighter mixes and cleaner stuff is just... And I think it's part of that is like going into the sound design process as well, of being like, oh, maybe if I have too much intermodular distortion or something, it's going to like totally kill my high end. But I want this stuff to be just like super high energy and all that. This tune is awesome though, because it's literally like 10 tracks, I think. Let me see. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe not 10, but it's less than 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's nothing on here. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, this is an 18 this is an 18 track tune. So that's how I would like most of the stuff to be if possible. What is this over here? I think this was going to initially be like I was going to do another part or something, but I think that this length is fine. this just a little bit more time to... Okay. All right, I think this is done. I think it's done. I think it's done. Post. What track is this? This is track 5. Post resurrection shower. I think the mix with this one is done. You can always find something to make better, but this is 99% positive. Thanks, man. I mean, it's just those small things though, you know, that's like the difference between good and great, right? And is very small. And I think that like the biggest win of all of this is that I'm just finishing music. You know that I always refer back to you because I know that you've been around since I was still using Ableton, which wasn't that long ago. It was a few years, but I mean, I remember I couldn't finish anything, like nothing. I couldn't finish anything. And it used to drive me crazy, and I like hated myself for it. So now the fact that, you know, the fact that I'm at least like finishing music and making stuff that I like is probably the most important thing to me in general. Did this not bounce? Oh, it did. It just saved it as 5. Okay. What the fuck? Let me see. Hold on one second. I guess I'll show you what I'm doing. It's not a secret or anything. But yeah, like I struggled so hard with just even finishing music, and now I'm like, okay. There will always be a next song to go to even better, and you always take time to polish something. Yeah, I agree with that. At the same time, like it's, you know, when you're getting ready to put an album out or something, like it should be pretty, I don't know, should be good. Duplicate, delete from library. How do I edit this? Or like move it? Oh, okay. There we go. You guys, the album is done. The album is done. I think that I'm going to plan on releasing this around maybe November 10th. So maybe in like 10 days from now. I don't really want to sit on it anymore. I don't really want to even do promo or anything. I just want to put it up and be like, oh, here's something to listen to. But maybe next week or something, we'll have a listening party. And I'm trying to think, like, I might do some recordings or something, or like maybe just have like a 30-minute show or something in between, because this is 26 minutes. So maybe like I'll just have a couple of like performances on the MPC or something. Like that could be kind of cool just as bonus, because I've been making like songs on that. But I don't know, it could be something that is just kind of a fun show or something. Or I don't know, would that be interesting to any of you guys? If I had like, it would be pre-recorded already, of course, because I don't want to do any of this live. But if I had a couple of tunes set up and yeah, I don't know. Very few people will notice those microscopic details. It's when you hyper focus on those. Sounds great, man. Grand, mate. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I don't know. This is like, it's not the first thing that I've ever put out, but it is my first album. So yeah. I don't know. What do we do now? Start the next album? No, I'm just kidding. So I have another question for you all. What would you... I've been thinking like since I'm done with this album, I'm probably gonna start making new tunes or something here in the next either few days or the next couple weeks or so. But I've been working on just like catching up on all the other stuff, like tutorials and all that. But I'm kind of wondering if anybody like has any requests or anything that you would like to see, like in a new synthesizer for a preset pack or something. I've tried putting out an MPC expansion. I just 2 days ago put out a new sample pack for it's a sample pack, but it's designed for the Poly and Play. I did a couple of demos on that, but I don't know. I'm kind of curious as to if there's any like a different VST or something that anybody would be interested in, like seeing what I could do with. And, excuse me. Eternum 5 is already on the way, but I'm not really going to put that out for a while since Eternum 4 is maybe only a couple months old. And it's still pretty badass. Most of the tunes that I made are used. Yeah, most of the tunes that I've made either use stuff from Eternum 4 or like it's the same process. Exact same kinds of basses. Like nothing has changed. But I'm trying to think, like I don't really know what else I could do. I suppose I could come out with another Vital pack, but I already have a free one on my website for Vital in general. Let's do a silent pack because there's not enough of that on the market. Like what does everybody else have? Pigments, I guess. I could do Falcon, but not a lot of people have Falcon. I don't actually have a serum pack, but I don't know. I could do an EXO thing, like an EXO, maybe like an EXO MIDI pack or something. I don't know. Any suggestions? Bueller. I guess I'll just start moving, start doing stuff until somebody lets me know what they want. Oi. What are you doing? What the fuck? Just make like a messed up saw. Actually, have you ever considered to release a second updated version on Ascension? No, I didn't do that because like Eternum kind of became Ascension, if that makes sense. Like it didn't really make sense for me to like all of the Eternum series are Ascension because of the generators, right? So like what I did way back when was like with Ascension, I was like, oh look, you can make generators with Phase Plant. And then when Eternum came out, I was like, oh look, you could do the same thing in one patch. And that's kind of how that came to be. Seems like that's all I'm going to be able to get away with. Excuse me. Sorry guys, I'm still recovering from COVID, so. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Okay, now let's cut it. And then we'll add some distortion. Just a touch. And that should equalize this. Give me 1 second, guys. My brother's calling. I'll keep working while I'm talking on the phone. But hold on 1 sec. Sorry about that, guys. I was just catching up with my brother for a hot sec. He a couple months ago, he had a really hard fall, and I was in town, luckily, but I took him to the hospital because he fell from so high, and luckily, like, he didn't break anything, but he bruised his heels really bad, to the point that he couldn't work. So I was just trying to check in and be like, yo, like, you all right? So it's family. I hope you all understand. If it's like my brother or my grandmother or or my girlfriend or something, I'm going to answer the phone, because I don't know, I feel like any decent person would do that. All right, what's going on here? Is this? This should be in parallel. But it looks like this is only working in... What? What the fuck? Is this off? Why is that doing that? What is going on here? What? Why? What happened to all my low end? Or what happened to all my high end? Okay. Well, that's weird. Totally understandable. Well, that sounds good, at least. Okay, I think this is getting louder because of that, but... Okay. What is turning this down so much? I don't know. That's acting hella weird. All right. Anyways, let's get this going. That doesn't need to be perfect. Do like a big old scoop. Can we also automate? Oh, you can. Interesting. This is just like quick fire mode. I'm trying to figure out why this is fucking cutting so much of the high end off so often. It's pissing me off. And it stays there for way too long, so maybe we can adjust this to make it a little bit quicker, because we don't really want long oh my god, dude, we don't really want like long sustained things anyways. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy how like all of these results are vastly different. Cool. So let's save this one. What kind of creatures do I have yet to? No, not Steam. Fuck. No, not Steam. No. I should have a creature list somewhere. I feel like there was some stuff that I saw from Elden Ring that was pretty cool too, but I don't remember what the names of those things were. Does anybody have any creature names that might be kind of interesting? I might have used the names before. Let me see. Where are these guys at? Artificial Reeses, topics, Game Shark codes. No. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun. How to bite. Nope, I don't really see where the fuck happened to all my. What the hell? All right, I got an idea. We'll call this one some more. Like it's coming out of the TV. Oh, that's saved in templates. Fuck. Nightshade filter. What? I have a lot of stuff to chase down. It's saving all over the place. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on anything or anything that y'all would like to see or something of the sort? I think that one thing I would like to check out is Akai released some new plugins that I thought was interesting that I wanted to take a look at. Products, PC, software, plugin instruments, hype synthesizer, Solina, Electric. Where's their new stuff? I believe that there was like a new Moog emulator or something that seemed pretty interesting, but it's not even on their website. There's new Air Flavor, but there should be a new Air Flavor Pro. That's crazy. Like this, what? Oh, sample delay. Oh, this is a Haas effect. That's interesting. But you can't do it just on the low end. That's dumb. Why? Why would you even have that? Everything on here should have like a mono, like a bass mono or something. Okay, well, I guess it exists, but it's not on their website. Something like that? What the fuck? Okay, hold on one sec. Let me pull this off of here. Let me sign in. Don't want you guys to see my secret password. Okay, do they have like the new stuff in here? Just hype. That's it. That's also it. Nothing else. So how are you supposed to buy these new products? I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. Well, I don't have anything else that I really want to do today. I have 2 videos that I have already recorded and just need to upload. Does anybody have any questions or anything that you guys would like to see before I take off? Kind of a short Tuesday, but nothing crazy. All right. Well, much love to you all. Thank you so much for being here. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll be, I don't know, doing something different. If you guys get the chance, check out the website. And I just put out that new that new sample pack. It's $20. It's pretty cheap and it's dope. So if you get a chance, check out the demos and stuff that I have on it. Other than that, I need to update some of the masterclass stuff, which I put up 2 videos over the weekend. And aside from that, I think that's pretty much all I got. Look forward to the album. I'm going to try to get out by the 10th. And yeah, much love, everybody. Oh, everyone's coming in. Hi, everyone. I'm just kind of finishing up. I don't really have nothing else going on. I finished the last tune that I needed to on the album. And yeah. Nothing really going on. Okay. Well, much love, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.